Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Cleveland Guardians. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl.
Cincinnati, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And we're underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one in there across the letters. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And now Gavin Lux. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. Hit on the ground might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
That clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out. Runners at first and second. In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where Pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 left on. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still scoreless.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
Back here in Cleveland, today's starting pitcher, Wade Miley. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Comes in carrying 99 career losses so far. He'll be trying to avoid that and avoid being tagged with number 100.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball there. Going 2 now. Lifted in the air, out to left. Benson. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Masataka Yoshida digs in for the Guardians.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Batting third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That's too low, and that's ball 1. Yoshida, the base runner at first with 1 out. High in the air, out to right. Fraley snags it for the 2nd out.
Batting 4th, right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Ground ball up the middle. McLean throws to first, and that is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Williams back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Santiago Espinal. No score here in the 2nd.
Inside, ball 2.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
One out, base is empty. And that one popped in the air, left field. Quan pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. That
Ball
just
one.
misses. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now
That's a
2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
I got 3-0.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his
Batting
shoulder
ninth,
the entire
second
at bat.
baseman, Matt McLean.
Now at the plate, Matt McLean.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fastball for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's even
1-1.
up. That one catches the corner for a strike. Upstairs. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Into center. Makes the grab, and that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Will Brennan. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in, and he'll pull him to second safely.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Brennan stands at second with no outs. In the dirt, blocked. One now. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Santana, the next to hit.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Digs in for the Guardians. Tripled yesterday. That was his only hit. He was 1 for 4. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the dirt. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Daniel Schneemann. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out, the runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he grounds one to the right side. McLean sends it to first. And there's 2 away.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no
Runner at
strike.
third, 2 away. Out to short. Whips it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
TJ Friedel.
And that one missing low. Friedel getting the start in center. 29 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That misses. And that's ball 2. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Noel on the move. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Brennan sizes this one up, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Gavin Lux.
So up next, Gavin Lux. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion.
And here's the first
Strand.
baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. He's 0 for 1. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Stevenson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Will Benson. That one out to right. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. And that skips into there. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Miley winds and deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Man at first, one away. Late swing fouled off.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
A changeup missing. 2-1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner on the move. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ramirez at first, one gone. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Changeup on the corner, and that's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. And that is the inning. So one hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Guardians 2 and the Reds 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Santiago Espinal. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call
Now
with that
batting,
last pitch,
right
but
fielder,
neither happened.
Jake Fraley.
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. He reached on a walk his first time. Nasty pitch right there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fastball is outside. Runner on the go. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. He boots it. A perfect example right
Now
there.
batting,
That plate
second
discipline,
baseman,
it
Matt
pays off.
McLean.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLean. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And the righty deals. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. And that's going to cost them. He scores on the pass ball.
Kind of obvious to say, Boog, but when you've got a runner on third, you've got to catch the baseball behind the dish. I don't know if he was crossed up a bit on that one or what, but that's just a gift run right there.
No outs. Runner on second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and he just misses. Now a screamer into the outfield. Noel makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter Gavin Lux.
And now the DH, Gavin Lux. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Junis up and throwing. Gaddis getting loose as well. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball.
In the dirt. That one missed.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. To the right side, McLean. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The walk and a run scored his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Right through there for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Gabriel Arias will hit next. Doubled in his first AB.
Gabriel Arias.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. Jacob Judas gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Inside, almost
two
got him.
strikes.
Stays alive.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one just misses. And now it's 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Encarnacion Strand in the box here lets that one go for a ball. De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Ball two.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Ellie on his way to second. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one the other way. Schneemann in plenty of time to first. One away here in the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Stevenson swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
And
One
ball
ball,
one.
one strike.
One away with a runner at third. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brennan sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Ripped to short. Throw on to Santana. Third out. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Guardians 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and
Number
taking over on the
31.
mound, Brent Suter.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-1. In the air, left field, Benson makes the grab, one away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Both 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the Guardians DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Fraley going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting. Third baseman, Jose.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0. That's ball 2.
In the dirt. 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Three-two. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Guardians lead 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back now with the Battle of Ohio. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal. Junis back to work. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley digs in now. A walk, and he's also singled. Junis, in his 8th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Ouch, that one got him.
Perfect.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Matt McClain.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
This to center field. Brennan makes the play. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Guardians 2. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the sixth. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back, and it's off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Third, nobody out. Brennan, the next to hit.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Next offering is in for a strike. Line and a base hit into right. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The turn by McClain at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, first baseman.
And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. He is struck out, and he is walked. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
TJ Friedel now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
TJ Friedel.
I got the key. Y'all should just follow my lead.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase preparing to come on if needed. Gaddis also getting ready.
One and one.
And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Not
Three
close
balls,
with that
one
one. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the Reds DH. Gavin Lux. 1 for 3. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Outside.
out.
And the count 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Out there to center. Grabs it on the run. One away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's ripped for a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. On to Santana, 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Emilio Pagan.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Every time you think you step it up, I raise the bar. Homie, get a grip. You just need to say, yeah, I seen your Instagram, you ain't doing shit.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. That misses off the outside edge. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball. And he beats it. He's safe. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians, and that is out of play.
Hey!
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball still 0-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside.
Ball 3.
And that's ball 3. Masataka Yoshida in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-1 is on the way. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Count full.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
48.
And now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. That misses. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go-ahead run on base. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there, and that's strike one. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Stevenson around second. Headed for the plate. The relay to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
There's a strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
So 2 down now, and here is Matt McClain. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Benson on third with 2 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Bounce to the left side. Ramirez fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Reds with the RBI triple. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, on to the bottom of the 8th, stepping up for the Guardians, Masataka Yoshida. Here's a rocket out to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And now here is Jose Ramirez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. That just misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 1-2. Got him! He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Headed towards the corner. Fraley really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Guardians 3.
Now pitching.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis.
Number 33.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
TJ Friedel getting ready to hit.
Center fielder TJ Friedel.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Gaddis, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now it's the
Gavin Lux.
DH, Gavin Lux. Swung on, belted, on its way. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Trevor Steffen getting loose out there. Lively also throwing. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Line to left. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
And we're back. Last chance for the home team. And now they turn things over to the southpaw, Joe LaSorsa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that one fouled off. That's a little bit low. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air, left field. Benson hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
On the ground, McLean. Now only 1 out remaining.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball two.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds take game one of the series on the road.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
See the glimmer, the gloss, the spark of the shine.